Okay, so checking out your down the line video, it does appear that your target's somewhere out in this area. So checking out your setup. So checking out your setup, it does look like your target line, so your club's going out at your target, then it does appear that your feet are parallel to that, and then your shoulders again are also parallel to your intended target line. So those are all good things. You still seem to be quite comfortable, and distance from the ball is good. So we'll check out your backswing here. I'm just going to move your club into position 1. So again, that's a place where the shaft is parallel with the ground. So see that the shaft is parallel with the ground there. But your head position, so I'll draw a circle where your club head is. It does get quite a bit sort of behind you here. So if we draw your center line here, so there's your center. So you got your center there. We would ideally still want this club head to be in a spot that is somewhere in front of your center line. So in ideal position 1, we want your club still out in front of you. Really, what it would look like to you is like this club head is still pointing dead straight back towards the camera. And your shaft, if I draw a little shaft line here, we want your shaft still pretty much matching your target line there. So how would we accomplish this? So first thing is when you're taking the club back, draw your target line again. You want this club to move along your target line for a longer period of time. So what I mean by that is your first move away from the ball, as soon as you get about a foot away from the ball, this club starts to dive inside. So this club is going to start moving around you much too soon in the golf swing. So club's going to start moving sort of in that direction there. So club's going to move around you, which is going to help cause the club to get to a spot that is much farther behind you. So as soon as the club starts going back, about a foot back, starts diving inside, it's moving in a manner that's around your body too much. That's going to get the club behind you. The second part of this is the path the club moves vertically. So that right now the club, say we get a couple feet away from the ball there, it's still too close to the ground. So the club's only moved off the ground by a couple inches. So the second part of this is, one, you want the club moving back much straighter for a longer period of time, so following your target line for a longer period of time. The second part is we would want this club moving vertically much sooner in the golf swing. And really, if we're able to accomplish both those things, so right now, like I said, we have this club, it's moving too close to the ground and it's diving inside too quickly. So that's going to create a path that's much more around. If you're able to get this club moving straighter back for a longer period of time, as well as moving it vertically, so kind of moving this club a little bit more up towards your head, sooner, we will be able to get the club into a spot that's going to move on a plane that is much more up, which would get you into a spot where that shaft is parallel with the ground, going at your target, and a spot where the head is still in front of you. So I'll give you some drills to work on that, but really if we accomplish these things, we get this club moving straight back, get it moving a little bit more vertical, and you shorten up your backswing, you're going to be in a much, much better position at the top of your swing.